heavy. We need to use something lighter than clay. Paper? Paper? Why? I see snow. But when I try this, for his arms and legs.
And the Canes ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Houston going up tempo. They'll try to run for it. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He's loose down the middle. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or
2. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They've already fourth down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown, but now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Got a man, it's Marsh. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line, first down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Pushed his way ahead, really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win.
Here's a little room there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some...
Makes the grab and room to run. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
I'm gonna bust somebody's house.
They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the option. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the RPO, complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get it.
Leaves it with the batter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Goes to the option. Keeps it on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense.
By the American people, by these generous supporters, and by viewers like you. Thank you.
Because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. Running free. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And it's no good, and they miss an opportunity to tie. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tight end now in motion. They go right back to it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Canes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Hard running there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting inside.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take them away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Motion from the wide receiver. The option look. He'll do it himself. The give to the tailback. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Houston.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off play action on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Kings offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The RPO, it's complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Eakin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Got it looking for a first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. He'll toss it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming in.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Right down the gut of the field. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Fafita. Might have a chance. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Some misdirection with the counter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's knocked down.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Going to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Pulls it on the option. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
some room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Looking deep. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try.
Oh, I am stuffed. I have Duper's blood.
It's funny. You might not get to see a lot of this shit inside of my room. I threw that real. You know?
More passengers to pick up. I'll come back later to pick you up.
Bye, Sylvia. See you soon. Close your eyes and
Houston about to kick off to get things underway.
No good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Indiana. Once he got some room, it was over. The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback will keep it. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
I love the aggressive play calling here on this opening drive. All the way down the field, scoring a touchdown, then going for it for 2 points. That is a statement.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Newsome. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Takes the easy completion. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Lots of running room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They want to run this quarterback. There he goes.
He really don't have no skills, though.
He's at the 40.
He honestly don't have no skills, though.
Touchdown, Hoosiers!
He really
And
honestly
they
don't
add
have no
6 more
skills.
to the board with
He
that
running
trip to the
against us.
house.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting the 2. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
It's how we handle it that matters.
That's what really will make you mad.
GetParentingTips.com can help turn "I can't handle this"
You use it for practice.
I've got it.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's Allstott. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. On the option. Keeps it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Stop cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
There he goes. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And guys, 2nd down didn't do them any favors as they face this 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. off play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
To the air, it's Fafita. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass.
It's crazy.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense putting points on the board. And the big fellas are on the field as they try to power it in for 2. This is a designed run.
That's old,
He's
man.
got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He might want another play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
I can't believe they let me get that picture.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Wow. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
What are you going to do?
They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quarterback keeps it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And It's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Hand off to the fullback. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Run it with the fullback. Runs for the tackle.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Using his feet. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Line is set on third down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39, not wide enough
I
to
knew
move
you
the
was.
sticks, and it's
You just
fourth
didn't
down.
stop it.
Just about ready to go
You
in the
did the
fourth,
same
and
two
we'll see
plays
if
the whole
any
game.
drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple
you
possessions,
really
but they're
showed
going
me
to go
anything,
for it here on
nigga.
fourth
Good.
down.
No.
Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats.
And the
listen to
defense
that.
got him at the 27.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I bet you
And as
never
a
played
defensive lineman late in the
athletic
game,
today
man, when
like
you know
that.
it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the fullback. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick
I
up
just feel
the
like
first
wasting your
down.
time, bro.
Here's this
all.
offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 2nd down coming up. Big fullback's got it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Sticks it in his belly. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Lets it fly. And he was
Like
trying
your
to play
dumbass
off this
easy,
red
bro.
zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Try to be a
One more
dickhead.
play to pad the stats. Give to the running back. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer,
You
and
ready to get
Alex
up?
Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This
Ready
has
to get up,
been a
man?
presentation of EA Sports College
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah. Come on. You ready to run off? Here. Come on. I'm about to let your sisters out so they can go use the bathroom.
Let's go.
Huh? Huh?
Hello, Bakery. I'm making cupcakes for our neighbor.
Alright, I'll call back.
I'll call you back in like 2 minutes.
Alright.
Do something
Whoa! Big time.
flower should go. I see the flower. Right there.
Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah.
The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. Running inside, it's Johnson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to come up a... This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The handoff to Johnson. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Great job on the... One final play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They give it to him again. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Play boy.
Trying play action. makes the catch. It's Johnson.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 46.
Break. Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ready, go. Go.
The run inside. It's Johnson. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. He'll start this drive firing. Quick strike complete. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Complete in the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Stupid.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They'll knock him
This
down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime. There's a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to the run, and they get him down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just...
Wow. Fucking 3rd down.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing strike.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Hey, man, this home crowd has grown.
All wideouts, no backs. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Johnson. Strong, firm tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs.
I need the touchdown.
On the
I ain't got
ground
a
here.
rushing touchdown yet.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. Tulane right back to the line.
With me, bro.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
They really playing with me.
Snap in the shotgun. Take off to stop the threat. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays.
They gonna fuss at me. Like, seriously, your O-line sorry is trash.
They'll snap it from the 20
How
for
you
the
gonna fuss
opening
at
play
me?
of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. 1st down for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Why?
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And then you celebrate. Like, seriously.
Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense because you see your defense.
That was terrible. Yeah, XP's adding up. I can't do it. Huh? I use up all my XP. Do it. You ain't hooking. Inching like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all see how they really come into play? Hey, come here. You got yourself stuck. Here I come. I'm getting in my refrigerator. Let me get you up. Here. I'll get ready to feed you too. You know.
Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the UAB Blazers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
UAB
down on the sideline.
I repeat.
The run inside. It's Johnson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And they're not on the same page there.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker.
Hello. Hey. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I'm just calling. I was calling this we called it earlier. Ain't nothing I really wanted. And then he said something about some groceries. Said something about some figuring out what we're gonna eat tonight.
Yeah, I just need to know so I know what to get or y'all cook.
Well, big city wings specials. They don't got no specials tonight. Huh?
I'll get into him in space, so I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Yeah. Like Kenesha saying, we got stuck in for the Star Festival. We got stuck in between the counter and the
Delayed handoff. It's Johnson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
It's a long way.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Turns it on in midfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Running inside. It's Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quick release by the QB. Could not make his way to the corner. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
You know, I set your blocking scheme, fool.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
So he didn't know how to set his blocking scheme.
They'll give it to Johnson. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
What?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage.
He got to be begging rice cakes.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd.
Yeah, man.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Calls his own number. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes.
Looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. He'll toss it. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense, or at least prevent a score here late in the fourth. He's going.
Hey, dude, you ain't got to fuss at me.
Hey, Bernie.
Say, see you later, mommy.
See you later. Love y'all. Bye.
There's a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ear.
This is not fun.
The handoff to Johnson. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout.
Ain't moving fast enough.
Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down.
You beating too fast. That's what's wrong.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time.
Right. You telling me you want more? You speeding? Yes, you telling me you want more? Huh? Yes, you telling me you say, give me more. More, daddy, more.
Down, ready. We're ready, 5. We're ready, 5.
Oh, daddy, move.
Ready, go.
Know what that mean? Huh? Yeah. I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing there. Once he able to get this, once he what I call his little halo, once he able to get outside his halo, it's over. He rice cakes. You know, because he went and grabbed me.
Oh, okay.
He went and picked the rice cakes up from over there.
Oh, okay. Go, go. I'll be there.
I was trying to give you the time, but they be tripping.
I'm so exhausted.
I can imagine sleeping on the couch.
And my sister, she just really isn't doing well. And my brother-in-law is.
And my body and my voice. One of the things.
Oh, hey, you followed me.
All of it deep and growls.
Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes...
Got some right here. Now, see, these ain't the one that, these ain't the,
The run inside. It's Johnson. Gets the nose of the ball to the...
I'm coming. Give me,
I've given one.
turn this
And
camera
after
on.
that run...
On previous kids, get ready for I My Heart, a brand new musical filled with singing, dancing, and the world's greatest friends.
Yeah, one close.
You ready? Are you ready to eat? Like, come put me in my place, my space, so I can eat. Yeah.
Oh, don't run me over. I can't take that ever. You run me over, they're gonna hurt Daddy.
Let's see what
That's probably a weird combination.
Well, no, I think it tastes good. It's probably because butternut squash kind of is like, you know what that is like. It's a squash kind of pumpkin-y, and then apples probably get the sweetness.
Okay. Put all these dishes in the dishwasher. Damn it.
players still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Right back to it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tulane right back to the line. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
I'm kind of hard back out season, man. One yet.
From the gun, running back on the move.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Even if they don't confirm, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't. Tulane after that last big pass with momentum on its side. They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive at 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
He's going to throw deep right side. And the
Tulane hard to deal with, bro.
Thanks, but I kind of just want to go home and be by myself today. I understand. Bye.
Turn the camera off. Ain't gotta worry about nobody sitting here watching me.
I don't know why you started to do that more. You gotta keep your hand out of your mouth. Is his water over there? His stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe ate it. Maybe she left it there. Ezra.
He's saying more.
Oh, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
He was doing that to me with the rice cake.
Okay. Okay, that's an interesting way to say more. Hold on, let me wipe your hands and mouth. Okay, can we just say more? Is it more? To eat more. I want to eat more. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
Is that a
Probably one of them pouches.
oh, okay. Here you go.
Hurry up and finish this, boy. Get on my hands.
Great pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball execute.
Wide open spaces. 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. stuffed, almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical.
So frustrating, man.
Motion from the wideout. Running inside, it's Johnson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their... The handoff to Johnson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of...
Got a little grass. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The give to the single back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll run play action. Goes toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He's got enough for the 1st down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. They'll give it to Johnson. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Going with the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Johnson. There's some room. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Ready, go! Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this offense has really struggled. And the only play they've made is to him out wide. So I understand why they're going back to him. But they've got to find something to get kick-started, to get moving, to get grooving. They've really, really struggled outside of the one play to that receiver out wide.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Johnson. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. And they're able to make the tackle. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it will be a 58-yarder. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Tulane! And with that, they move out front. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So the defense sets them up with an interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to him on the ground. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. The handoff to Johnson. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's in. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Race, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys.
2.8 yards a carry. Nigga, he only walking. It make that defense look good, bro. I'm not talking. Oh, I was talking about something else. stuff outside. Okay, school.